What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be reacting to Women Are Turning on Duke Dennis. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, chat. This is crazy. If y'all don't know, bro, Duke Dennis has 8 kids. All right. Yeah, he has 8 kids, man, and people are mad that, you know, he wasn't telling people. So
for the unemployed,
let's see though.
Duke Dennis has been officially exposed and confirmed to be having kids. Now, I will say I've been hearing about these rumors for a while before he confirmed them himself, and I believe them because let's keep it real. Duke Dennis is 31 years old and has been to the military. He's the oldest guy in AMP, so I'm not gonna allow myself to be surprised at this fork found in the kitchen statement.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Guys, he's 30, bro. He's 30 years old, man. I think any content creator over the age of like 27 has kids, bro. Realistically. Or 28 maybe, 29, I don't know. But once you hit 30, bro, you have kids, bro.
But like the title says, if you women have been turning on Duke Dennis because he has kids. And they even went as far as to post this photo of Duke Dennis to clown on him.
I ain't gonna lie. Yo, that's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, they did this though. They tried to do this to him recently. And they tried it.
It's kind of funny because at some point Duke was the most glazed man on the internet.
Bounce out, I'm trying to clean something. Man, I'm trying to teach my kids they don't need nothing. But the way they daddy spend, they gon' need something. Do you love me, baby? I know you love me, baby.
And honestly, bro, that shit is actually so corny, which, okay, at some point, it was cool. I was younger. Niggas was seeing Duke Dennis, Riz, or whatever. But to go from this to being known as a nigga with a bunch of kids and a bunch of baby mamas, it's interesting, especially when you consider the fact that he has kids and he's been out here in every girl's face. I mean, you constantly see a clip of this nigga Duke messing with some girl or flirting with some girl.
What is this?
And then when you have the context that Duke has a baby mom saying he hasn't seen his son in 7 months and he's at a streamer party with Twitch's Diddy hugging his mom, that's pretty weird. And this happened a few days ago, but I'm getting ahead of myself.
What's happening, bro?
What I actually want to talk about today is 2 perspectives I have on this Duke Dennis situation, because regardless of what everyone wants to say, this is either a nothing burger or Duke Dennis is a loser, is no in between. So join me today and let's start the investigation on whether or not Duke Dennis really has multiple baby moms and is he a deadbeat. And by the way, I don't think he has 8 kids per se, but he probably does have a few. Let's just start though. Okay, so after all this exploded, Duke immediately hopped on stream to explain that he didn't want to talk about his personal life to protect it and his family.
Y'all keep harassing, you know what I'm saying, the mother of my kids, and you know, being very, very weird.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a crazy sentence to hear, bro. Duke Dennis has children. That's crazy.
And this is exactly what I wanted to protect them from all along. And this whole time y'all been, you know what I'm saying, trying to dig into like part of my life that y'all was never invited in, like from jump. And but now that like it's affecting, like, you know what I'm saying, they well-being, and like they getting like threats and like being called names and shit. That was my like main priority from jump.
This is a valid response, and honestly, if this was all there was to it,
yes, it actually is possible to eat.
Just a nigga trying to protect his family, I'd say whatever. But obviously this is not it. Despite Duke saying he just wanted to protect his family, there's more information, and it's that Duke is potentially a deadbeat father. I can't say for sure, so once again, join this investigation. We're gonna look at it together and form whatever opinion is at the end. But in response to these deadbeat allegations, this is what Duke had to say, or at least that's what the clip.
Here's the thing though, bro. This is what confuses me, bro. Okay? If Duke Dennis has kids and he wanted to keep them off the internet, why are people getting mad that he wasn't saying nothing? Or I don't really know what people are getting mad about. Are they getting mad because he's a deadbeat father? If he is a deadbeat father, I'm not saying he is, but I don't know, bro. You're like, I don't know.
This is what Duke is referencing.
Last thing I'll say though, fellas, and chat in general, I don't do drama on the internet. A lot of shit I just don't even address, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been that way for as long as I started, bro. Like, I just let whatever be, I just let it be, man. I came on here, I said what I had to say. Now, all I can do is, you know what I'm saying, prepare for my pool party. And, you know what I'm saying, once again, I don't have anything bad to say about anybody.
Yo.
You feel me? Let that be. Like, I literally don't have anything bad to say about anybody.
Now, despite what the video is captioned,
Sheesh.
Duke is not explicitly stating that this is him responding to the deadbeat allegations. He's speaking in a way that avoids mentioning anything specific, and that's pretty weird to me. Duke had already addressed the drama by confirming that he has kids, so the only other drama is that Duke is a deadbeat. But then Duke says he just wants to focus on a pool party. When you really step away from the glaze and you hear how that sounds, you're gonna be pretty dumbfounded. This nigga said he didn't want to address drama, and the drama being he does not care for the kids he helped bring in the world. And in his place, he says he wants to focus on a pool party. That's actually insane no matter how you look at it. And to me, bro, Duke can't just say he doesn't want to address drama.
Is Duke Dennis cooked? Is Duke Dennis cooked? Man, 2025 has been crazy, bro. We got DDG doing what he's doing right now, absolutely cooking. Okay, DDG in 5, DDG in 7, actually, because, you know, it was a close one. But
coming on
it's crazy
here
right
and
now,
talking
man.
about how you have kids and confirming it is addressing drama. So now
crazy.
you want to stop when there's deadbeat allegations, but okay, whatever. Had there been no deadbeat allegations, that just means everyone who's talking about Duke and his kids, they're just on his dick. Because who cares if a nigga got kids as long as he takes care of them? Who cares
That's
if he's
true.
flirting with women? If his
True.
babies are good, we good. But if it's true
Facts.
that he's a deadbeat, that's weird. Now let's just investigate the multiple baby mom thing, because that's the one thing I am a little unsure on. I think he may have more than one, but the multiple, like everyone
He's
is saying,
gotta have
I
more than
feel
one.
like they gassing it just a little bit. And by the way, these photos are literally posted from the mother of his child, so it's not like people just leaked them. They were already public info. So there's these two photos, which may be at the baby shower. The woman
Bro,
Duke is holding
that's like-
is his baby's mother. Remember, she
Bro, this is like Duke when he was like first starting YouTube. This is not even like, this doesn't even look like recent Duke, bro. This looks like an old Duke Dennis, bro.
posted these photos. They're on her page.
Looks
Then
like
she came out and
2K20
spoke about
Duke.
how he hasn't been around for 7.5 months.
Oh, not GG's. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of crazy, bro. 7.5 months? It's about to be a year and you haven't. I mean, who knows?
It hurts my feelings and it hurts my heart. You have not seen your child in 7.5 months, but you in every bitch face. You is downtown every fucking time you home making special motherfucking appearances. We live down the street. Like, you should be a fucking ashamed of yourself. For real.
Nah.
I'm not even being funny. And it's really not even bashing a nigga. It is what it is. It's just the truth. I can't tell it no different.
Oh, nah, chat.
The moment I realized
Duke
it was
Denzel
fuck me,
Dennis.
it's fuck you. You gotta know it's fuck you.
This is what people are missing. I don't think anyone really cares that Duke Dennis has kids. It's that he's allegedly a
I don't
deadbeat
think
who
we should
hasn't
care.
seen his kids for months, but has the time to be trying to flirt with a lesbian. I'm joking. But
All right, bro,
seriously,
chill.
no well-adjusted human
I'm
cares
winking.
that Duke has babies. It's
Relax
just
yourself,
very
bud.
questionable that the one thing he doesn't address is if he's a deadbeat or not. And dude, just say yes or no. Why can you admit that you have kids but not admit that you take care of them? I guess you could say if someone admits they have kids, that means, you know, it's implied they take care of them.
Well, let's be honest, guys. If he was to say, "Oh yeah, I'm a deadbeat father," his career would probably be over, right there on the dot. If he says, "Yeah, I'm a deadbeat father," yeah, GG's, his career's over probably. So that's why he didn't cover that, because that's a risky thing to be talking about. Okay, so he's moving right, but hopefully he's not a deadbeat though. Hopefully, you know, he's a
whenever
regular
that
guy,
comes
man.
up, it's
Just, you know,
always, well, oh, I'm not trying to have my private life on social media. I'm not going to address the drama, which these are all valid things. But when you have not one, but two women come out and say that you're a deadbeat, that's weird. And in my opinion, I do believe baby mom number one. I'm going to say number one because once again, I do think he has more than one. Duke's explanation just wasn't really striking a chord with me. It felt a little weird because
Hello?
you're talking about pool pool parties and you got people saying you're a deadbeat.
Sorry.
That's just crazy.
I do that,
Number
man.
2, there's this girl on TikTok saying that her and
seen
Duke
this.
was messing
I
around
seen this girl,
and that
bro.
she got pregnant. And her issue is that he didn't pay
seen
for the
her.
abortion and said he wanted to keep the baby despite her knowing that he doesn't take care of his kids. And she even said he has multiple baby moms.
But when I asked you for that money,
Yo.
or when I bring up the abortion, no response. You're a weirdo. You have like a breeding kink. You have so many babies and baby mothers that you don't take care of. You're a deadbeat.
And okay, I believe it. But this woman's
Oh
bro,
my
dumb as a
God.
bag of rocks. You let
Bro.
a bro crack knowing he got multiple baby moms, and then you cool with them and still linking with him after, which she
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, she's low-key a drone. Yo, if you know somebody's literally not gonna take care of your kids, why are you gonna have kids? Is it because he's rich? Hey man, let's talk about it,
by
though.
the way. I'm just
Let's
not gonna
talk
play a
about it, man.
5-minute TikTok from a light skin. They all evil. But if you think she's capping, she posted text message proof of her and Duke talking about an abortion, and even her saying she's not trying to be baby mom number 9. And she even went as far as to post proof of her and Duke together in the form of a 1-minute clip compilation.
What am I listening to?
Hold on. Go.
And she was at the A&P house. Duke Denzel.
So once again, in my opinion, I believe it's true. I don't think what she's saying is fabricated. However, she's clearly dumb as fuck, letting, by her own admission, a deadbeat with a breeding kink crack raw and then be surprised that the same deadbeat isn't going to help her handle her business. And honestly, bro, I'm just done with all this. Like, looking at this, it's just goofy. It's pretty much unemployment
I didn't
news.
do that,
I mean,
yeah.
I am a freshly graduated high schooler, so maybe I'm qualified to talk about this. I don't know. If Duke has kids, who cares? Who cares if he's flirting with women? As long
true.
as he takes care of them. Obviously, I can have my own gripes
Sorry,
about
bro.
having kids out of wedlock and
Yo, this
perpetuating
soundboard's
the
so
cycle
fun, bro.
of unmarried with kids that is prevalent within the black community, but I won't, because once again, if Duke isn't a deadbeat and he's just taking care of his kids and keeping them out the spotlight, bro, there is no issue. However,
True, it's
with
facts.
women coming out and saying he's a deadbeat and his response is just to say, I don't want to address drama, I just want to keep it off the internet, as if he wasn't already addressing drama by coming on here and confirming his kids, that's questionable to me, especially when you're talking about some, I just want to talk about my pool party. The conversation
Nah, that's
was too
wicked.
serious to even be bringing that up. I also think that's questionable for everyone else too, or at least sound-minded people. So yeah, what do you think? You think Duke is a deadbeat? I do, but you came to my channel to hear what I think, and that's my investigation. Subscribe for more unsolicited opinions. Join my membership. Join my Discord too, because I want it to be active. Y'all be easy though. Bye bye.
Guys, let's be honest. It's unemployed regardless if you care about any of this. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Yo.